Hey there folks, welcome back to our channel. Today we're diving into a question that's been on everyone's mind. What do women actually expect guys to do at bars? I mean, we've all been there, right? Wondering how to make the right move and not come off as a total goofball. Well, you're in luck, because we got the inside scoop straight from the source. Before we start with the first story, please hit the subscribe and ring the notification bell to stay updated with us. Number 15. Women just want men to be sensitive to their subtle signals. Take last Saturday, for example. I approached a woman and asked if I could buy her a drink. She replied, "F off, creep." I knew right away that this wasn't going to work out. So, what was the clue she gave you? There was a clue? Number 14. The key is to make eye contact with her and refuse to break it. I don't care if you're walking across the bar. Don't look away. Don't blink. Then approach her at maximum walking speed and offer her the remainder of your beer while you get a new one. Ask her about the most recent family funeral she's been to and assure her you're not a serial killer so things continue to go smoothly.
Okay.
Number 13. Women aren't one homogeneous group, so there isn't one answer. Some women are there just to be with their friends and aren't interested in talking with a new guy for whatever reason. Some are more open to talking with new people. Just go out and enjoy yourself. Don't put too much importance on each interaction you have. If you hit it off, great. If she's not interested, you move on. Number 12. Women run into 1,000 dudes that want to talk at them and are trying F them in the course of daily life. Stop talking at them and simply listen. Say as little as you can, and when you do speak, ask a question about something you think she might have something to say about. And then listen, like actually listen, and empathize. 99% of single dudes at the bar are trying way too hard to impress. The most impressive thing you can do is try to be interested in what a person has to say. Everyone likes someone who will listen to them. Number 11. So recently single man here, mid-30s, and I discovered it's really not that hard to meet and close the deal with women at bars. I by no means have any game. It just takes a few looks and being friendly enough to say hello and find out what they are doing there, and it's pretty easy after that. What worked for me was, "Hey, is anyone sitting there? Mind if I sit and drink alone with you?" Once she was smiling, it was easy, and she invited herself back to my place. Albeit usually I don't do that, but again recently single and just getting back into the swing of things. I'm always trying to not be that creep at the bar, but I guess I've learned you just gotta take some shots and accept to be that creep to some girls. Just learn to know when to walk away, and don't stress the L. Number 10. I am a woman and I have for sure dated/hooked up with guys I met in bars. The common thread amongst all the men, aside from the ones I met in college, that was just man dance clothes smell good take back to cave, was that they weren't trying to hit on me. We just struck up a conversation about the beers on tap or some dickwad being a dickwad on the other end of the bar or what karaoke song he should sing next. Maybe they did approach me with intent. I have no way of knowing. But from my perspective, a man started talking to me like a person talking to a person, and as we talked, we developed chemistry. We laughed. We'd maybe brushed arms or whatever. I'd make sure to touch his arm or chest at some point to show I'm comfy with him. At some point, he'll say something very non-committal like, "Hey, I'm going out back to smoke. You smoke? Oof, so loud here. Want to see if there's a quieter corner we can talk," etc. Then I can join if I like. If I don't like, he's friendly about it, and maybe later in the evening we run into each other again. None of this involves any pressure, any sexual talk or intentional contact, aside from a back of the arm, "Excuse me," if he needs to get my attention from him. Never ever try to trap or corner her into talking to you. A woman will remember a man who respects her boundaries and doesn't waste her time, and you two might absolutely run into each other again, especially if you both frequent that bar or neighborhood. That's it. That's what I expect a guy to do at a bar, take it or leave it. Number 9. So I'm a dude, so take that in mind when I say this as someone who used to be shy about approaching women and then one day just was not. First, timing. Second, confidence. You can't just walk up to some girl minding her own business and say, "Hey, pretty lady, can I buy you a drink?" It's always going to come off as rude and creepy. You have to wait until there is an opening. Walk up to the bar and order yourself a drink. If there's a pretty lass there waiting for her drink, not chatting up her friends or talking on the phone, make some small talk. Her attitude towards chatting you up will tell you what to do next. If she's dismissive or seems disinterested in chatting with a stranger, better luck next time. If she's smiling and open to talking, then put your hand out and say, "My name's so-and-so." If she doesn't already have a drink, ask if you can buy her one. If she says yes, then you're in. If she says you're a creep because you misread, or if she says she has a boyfriend or anything like that, just let it roll off your back and move on. Continue chatting, of course. You don't want to be that tool walking around pestering every woman that walks in. Finish your conversation and part as friends, and mind your business until the next opportunity comes up. Number 8. As a bouncer who likes observing human behaviors, I think I'm in a unique position to answer this. Women at bars just want to be left alone in peace, unless that's not what they're into, in which case they want a man who can understand subtle clues and read between the lines, unless they're not like that, in which case they want a confident, straightforward approach, unless they aren't into that, in which case they want a man who can simply listen, unless that's not what they're after, in which case they just want to hear about you, unless they just want free drinks, unless they're more independent, in which case they want a guy who will let them buy their own drinks but keep up, unless they're out with friends, in which case you'll need to woo them too, unless they're the jealous type, in which case you don't want to show too much interest in their friends at all, unless they enjoy the chase, in which case it's better not to show interest at all, unless you don't find the perfect balance, in which case they want you to show a little interest but not too much, unless they're more interested in being entertained, in which case you need to prove yourself by dancing with them. It's quite simple, really.
What?
But bullshit aside, everyone is different. Same goes for men. Be yourself, and if it works, it works. People tell each other to put on all sorts of acts, but in the end, I believe that people who are truly compatible will click by being themselves. Number 7. Women aren't a monolith. I expect nothing from men. I'm not looking to date. I expect to be treated respectfully like a person, but that's hardly exclusive to the bar. My friend, though, she wants a guy to buy her a drink and flirt with her and make her feel pretty and maybe get a date out of it. That's her MO. Cause we're like different individuals with different wants. Lol. Number 6. Drink, play pool, watch the game, socialize either with the people you came with, or if you're looking to meet friends, you can introduce yourself to people. But just know that not everyone is there for a hookup. Be chill, don't try to isolate one woman from her group, especially if she's giving off vibes that she wants the conversation to be done. Remember, a drink is not transactional. No one owes you anything. If you offer to buy someone a drink, and they accept and walk off with it, that's the end of it. You gambled and lost. If you are one of those people that thinks a $7 drink is equal to sex, go offer your $7 to an actual sex worker. Number 5. I go to bars regularly and don't mind being hit on. I expect guys to be normal. Having a random conversation with a stranger is usually fun. I'm there so often because I work from home and want social interaction. It's less enjoyable if everyone is just drinking and on their phone. I don't get offended if anyone tries flirting with me, and honestly, most guys I immediately won't be interested in. I'll still chat and have fun but won't reciprocate any flirting. Number 4. Generally, the ones that got any real attention from me were not the ones who catcalled me from across the bar, or bought me drinks, or got all up in my personal space immediately. They were generally the ones who came up and commented on something that was in my control. My hair, clothes, item in my hand, drink I was drinking, etc., as opposed to my body, and talked to me like they were interested in getting to know me. Even for the people that ended up being one-night stands, it was the vibe that they gave off that was a ton more important than their pickup lines and looks. Number 3. I think these comments summarize the dating experience for a lot of single guys and girls. Some folks responding with "gauge the interest," and others say "freak off" with no preamble. The question is asked in earnest, and yet even then, some responses are hostile. I don't drink or go to bars, but it seems like one of the last true social corridors outside of work/family/friend gatherings where strangers can meet. And there seems to be no true or safe way to approach someone without possibly coming off like a creepy weirdo. Number 2. Two-pronged. I've only ever approached if 1. There was a smile from the woman during eye contact, and 2. She has come into my immediate vicinity sometime afterward. I don't know if that makes sense, but you pretty much know if a woman wants you to approach her. If I don't get very clear signals, I leave her alone. Number 1. Holy freak, I'm so glad I'm old and married and don't date anymore. I'm a female, and when I was single, I liked being approached by guys in bars. If I wasn't into them, I respectfully declined, and they were respectful too. They were never dicks about it. Times have certainly changed. Good luck out there, everyone.
And there you have it, folks. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, subscribe for more awesome content, and hit that notification bell so you never miss an update. Thanks for hanging out with us today. Until next time, keep being awesome, stay confident, and have a blast at the bars. Cheers to good times and see you in the next video. Bye for now.